Alright, 60-second summary for the new Regigigas card from Prismatic Evolutions, which you can't really build a deck around, so instead you have to jam it into existing lists, and because of that I'm going to have a 3-way with Regi and give you a bunch of different updated decks. As a reminder, for 4 colorless energy, Regi does 100 damage. But if they're active as a Tera Pokemon, that goes all the way to 330 damage, meaning you one-shot Terapagos EX, Dragapult EX, Charizard EX, every Ogerpon EX, Cerulege EX, and every Evolution EX, but no one's actually playing those. That makes it insane in any deck with blanket energy acceleration, of which there's 3. Well, there's actually 4, but I'm not playing Lost Box because no one wants to watch me play Lost Box. Anyways, first up is Chien-Pao EX. Because I want to ensure I highlight Regigigas in every list, there's 2 copies in each. You shouldn't do that. 1 copy of Regi is all each deck needs, but I'm a YouTuber, so my feet are tied. Use Baxcalibur to accelerate energy, Chien-Pao to deal with anyone who isn't a Tera, and win. I did take out Iron Hands EX and the Lightning Energy to highlight Regi, but yeah, you shouldn't do that either, especially when there's all those tasty Budew walking around. Lugia, of course, can take advantage of Regi. Accelerate energy with Archeops and start taking big KOs. There is only 16 energy in Lugia, so you do have to be a little careful, but I'm a genius when it comes to tracking what's in my deck, so I'll never make an oopsie. And finally, the one I'm most excited for, Regi with Metang. The deck was already strong with Heatran and Bastion, but now it can one-shot Tera Pokemon for 4 energy instead of 7. If you're looking for a great single prize deck that bricks from time to time because of the insane amount of energy required, this is it. I'll put lists in the description as always, and hey, while you're fingering around down there, why not hit that subscribe button? I have bossed the Toedscruel. We're in a very bad spot right now. I probably should have Shivery chilled first, but I'm not feeling it right now, Mr. Krabs. Alright, so we can knock out the Toedscruel. I can get a Duderson. We have the Regigigas. That is the thing that's going to win us the game. The question is, do I immediately go into Radiant Greninja? And I think I do get the Radiant Greninja because we're going to have the superior... Right, the Toedscruel. I forgot about that. I forgot that it stops that. Right. Dumb. Who could be such an idiot to do that? Who would be so stupid as to do something like that? Definitely not me. Definitely not this guy. You know, definitely not the card we're trying to knock out right now. Alright, so let's get the Regigigas into play. Maybe force them to suck a butt. But that's the thing, we're never punished here. What are they gonna do? They can't even take a knockout next turn. I have set myself up to play this game. As amazing as a start of a start that they had for the YouTube audience, if this somehow makes it in the YouTube video, they started Iron Thorns. They had a Dreepy and a Dreepy just in their hand. They had a TM Evolution in their hand, and they had an Energy in their hand, and then they used Iono, and they just kept getting everything they needed. So if I win this game against Dragathorns, and they've had literally everything that they need, that's because I am goated. And what's crazy is that I can Superior Energy Retrieval and knock out the Iron Thorns, and then we just have Regigigas that's chilling. There's a good chance that I win. I mean, obviously they're going to have a way around it and I'm going to lose, but the Regigigas is just such a threat. Oh, crap. Well, actually, they don't knock out my Regigigas with the Iron Thorns. But, I mean, what do they... Yeah, I was like, they probably aren't going to use bosses. If they knew how to do math, then I think they would. Because I think if you do that, you go bosses, you bring up like my Baxcalibur or my Regigigas or my Fezandipiti because they're doing one... Oh, crap. Okay, that's not great. That's also not great. They're just preparing against like an Iron Bundle play. Alright, I can knock out the Iron Thorns. That is the one thing that I'm looking forward to, is I can knock out the Iron Thorns. Seriously? Come on. Alright. This deck plays 3 PokéStop. I have to believe that we're going to get like 3 items off of this and not hit 3 supporters. Okay, we got 3 items. That is good. Thank you. Thank you for not sucking a butt. Okay, so we go Superior Energy Retrieval. If I'm taking the knockout, we probably don't need the counter catcher. I know, famous last words, blah, blah, blah. But they are in a situation where they have to attack with the Dragapult next turn. They can knock out my Fezandipiti, which isn't obviously good. But I'm taking 2 prizes. obviously PDCGO will not screw me over. Oh, I hate that so much. Obviously PDCGO won't screw me over. These will be the best 2 prize cards I could possibly get. It'll be an Irida and okay. Actually, those are actually kind of the 2 best ones. As long as they don't knock out a Regigigas, but if they do knock out Regigigas, I can maybe Super Rod and play with my balls, because we do have a switch. You know, Superior Energy Retrieval, that's enough to one-shot a Dragapult, because you just need 4. So the pluses of the Regigigas is that it just needs 4 to knock out Dragapult, whereas with Chien-Pao, 4 energy gets you to 240, so you need 6 to knock out a Dragapult, and then obviously it gives up 2 prizes. But because we force them into a situation where they have to attack with Dragapult, this is good. However, we know they have a bosses. And they probably have a countercatcher. Yeah, they probably have a countercatcher too. All right, so they are going for the Gigas. That is fine. If they want to go for the Regigigas, I am A-okay with that. Because the threat of the Regigigas is enough to make them Phantom die. I was going to try and make a crude joke, but this is family-friendly Saturday. Okay, we didn't have family-friendly Friday yesterday. This is family-friendly Saturday. They're going to put the 6 damage counters on the Chien-Pao. They're going to leave... Oh, wait, what? Are they... What? I thought they were going to put the 6 damage counters on the Chien-Pao and then do some more other bosses shenanigans and set up the Chien-Pao for a KO, like, during their turn, next turn. Okay, ooh. That's odd. I guess they're really worried about Regigigas if they're oh god, what the hell was that? If they're attaching to Iron Thorns. All right, okay. I need 6 energy or I need a Regigigas. It's not that difficult. Okay, so they're doing math. That is bad. That is what they're not allowed to do. Okay, so I definitely go up with the Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao goes in the active. If we can just knock out the Dragapult. We haven't seen a Sparkling Crystal, though, which is disappointing. Okay. Order of operations, baby. I would never screw that up. And then I think I go PokéStop first. Press 1 if that's stupid. Okay, we would have got the Baxcalibur. All right, so... Oh, man. Okay, hang on. We got a Fezandipiti. That's very important right now. We have to... No, I'm going to play with my rod. We have to put the Baxcalibur. We got to put all 3 of the dudes back in. And then we got to leave it up to the Fezandipiti. Because we have the switch, because we have the bosses, we have access to, like, every... Okay, that's good, right? Yeah, I can go Irida for Baxcalibur and Regigigas. And then we just have it. So I go for Baxcalibur, we play with our balls. And I am totally not doing this to justify this going in the YouTube video. I'm totally not forcing myself to go get a Regigigas when going for, like, anything else would have been the smarter play. I would never do that. I would never be that kind of person. All right, so let's go Regigigas in the active. Superior Energy Retrieval. Get rid of the PokéStop and the balls. Okay. And then do I over-attach here? That is the question. They're probably going to Iono me. I mean, I think I over-attach. You know, it's a tough call here. But we're going down to 1 prize. They are currently not threatening an attack. And Geo, hey, if you give me more money, I'll treat you better. The YouTube audience gives me 4 times the amount of money as you do. I have to go where the money is. It's not my fault. Blame analytics. Okay. So obviously I should have been more prepared for a potential Iono to 1. But we have Fezandipiti. They have to do quite a bit. They have to go Countercatcher, Sparkling Crystal, Dragapult, Energy, which I'm sure they're going to do with the PokéStop and 2 Dracloaks and everything, because my opponents literally had it all game. Okay. Crispin might be okay. Obviously, where they put that energy is going to tell us what they have. But getting rid of that Toad's cruel. Oh, we got this. That turn where I went for the Toedscruel, because I was really humming and hawing. Who do I boss? Do I boss, you know, Dracloaked with an energy? Who do I boss? I relented. Crap, I knew that was gonna happen. I relented, and they can't even they can't even knock out my Regigigas. That's hilarious. That is so funny. I played the test game earlier, and I realized Iron Thorns cannot knock out Regigigas, and that just made my day. That it's like, oh yeah, you're such a great Pokemon. You can't even knock out this guy. I mean, obviously I have to 3-shot you, but the fact that this is gonna be a great finish here. You know, don't say I don't finish people off with my hands. I mean, usually it's my feet, but you gotta pay extra for that. We're just gonna 1-shot another Dragapult. Double. Oh, this is such a beautiful sight. This is leading off the YouTube video for sure. The fact that they couldn't knock out the Regigigas, they're like, oh, but you can't Fezandipiti. Nah, bro, we just took 2 KOs on a Dragapult. This is why I said Regigigas is freaking insane. And I always thought, like, oh, was the translation wrong? Because this card's absolutely nuts. 4 colorless energy, and you just 1-shot every Tera Pokemon except for Tyranitar, and no one's using Tyranitar. The card is just insane. Hopefully I can, you know, force myself onto other people because I enjoy doing that. Now, this is where things get a little sketchy because I could put the Regigigas down. I should put the Regigigas down, to be completely honest. The Regigigas should 100% be in play right now. That being said, if I do that, they might concede. We don't want them to concede. So we're just going to Ichi-Paw in and hit the Pidgey. So yes, 100% of the time, you put the Regigigas into play. It'd be pretty crazy not to do that. The good news is the most that they can do this turn, unless they're playing Grand Tree. Okay, that's good. They're playing the Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto's great. It has free retreat, does 20 damage. Good, very good card. Everyone needs to play it. But unless they're playing Grand Tree, I don't think they can do anything. And even if they're playing Grand Tree, the most they can do is blow up a Dusknoir. Because remember, son of a butt! Quit sucking butts! Okay, remember, Charizard's ability only activates when you evolve the Charizard from your hand. So if you have the Charizard from Grand Tree, the ability doesn't activate. So because they didn't attach an energy that first turn, that means they're not doing anything this turn. And Jose, that's what it was. PGO was literally 12 years old when it got shut down. It looked like it was 12 years old and was originally a web browser game and was free to play and never really made any money, but it worked. Direwolf allowed the game to work, and that was all that we cared about. And PP Jackson, well, I'm actively trying to avoid Arceus League because if you read For the Win's tweet today, For the Win made it to Arceus League super fast. And guess what? Can't find a game because PDCGL is super well made. All right. I think it's time to beat them off. What do you think? Okay, so if we go into Chien-Pao, we take a KO. It just feels too early. I think we just go for the win. Get it? We go for the win? Never mind. Okay, we're gonna get an Irida. Triple Irida. We just needed one. Chill, bro. We just needed one there. Chill step, bro. All right, so then we go boom, boom. And then that's just like GG. I knock out the Charmander and the Duskull, and like, this is crazy. Chien-Pao, if you don't have to worry about Captain Buttface over there, I mean, Budew, that's my nickname for Budew. If you don't have to worry about Budew, Chien-Pao is totally fine right now. And even if you do have to worry about it, it's not that bad. Okay, we just go split the energies, we go retreat. I think it makes sense to go for the Duskull and the Charmander. I mean, 100% the Charmander, and yeah, I mean, there's no, that's the optimal play. But people are really sleeping on Chien-Pao. If you don't get screwed over by Budew, it is very good. The Regigigas really helps your matchup against a lot of the other decks that, I mean, you could beat them anyways. You know, I haven't really had too much trouble in the past with Chien-Pao beating other Tera decks. Like, you saw that first game I beat Dragapult. This game, just steamrolling Charizard. If you just get set up with this deck, there's not a whole lot they can do. And obviously, Radiant Greninja is great early. Chien-Pao takes big KOs, but you need 6 or 7 energy. Well, you need 6 energy. Regigigas is just 4 energy, single prizer. isn't knocked out by Dusknoir, yeah, that's totally fine. I just Radiant Greninja again. You have to deal with the Radiant Greninja in this situation. And one-shotting Cinderace is not nice. I think it's great. Like, my opponent, I feel like they either have to put a Manaphy down or they have to knock out my Radiant Greninja, and neither of those things can happen right now with what they're showing me. So they should probably just concede. Right? Like, we have to see a Manaphy. And if we don't, they lose. And even if they keep the Pidgeot in the active, they lose. And all these other things. Okay, there's a Charizard. Well, I'm just going to knock out your Charmander. And no, I have 3 different lists. This is just number 1. I don't think this will go on the YouTube video because, oh no. There's no Manaphy coming down here. This is not going in the YouTube video. They didn't know. So yeah, I think Budew and Chien-Pao is good. You need to buy yourself that extra turn. The problem with Chien-Pao is that 2 retreat, 4 retreat, 2 retreat on the Frigibax. There is a Frigibax that does 30 damage for 2 energy, but it has 60 hit points and 1 retreat, so it's like, do you want to take that risk? But just getting the Budew in the active is the hard part. What? What did they... Okay, they switched, so they got it. No way! Oh my god! I thought there was no way that this was going to be in the YouTube video. I mean, we still win the game. Like, they would have to have so many... They'd have to have a counter catcher on my Regigigas. But even if they do that, I probably still have the KO. And you attended a weekly, and 5 of the top 8 were Gardevoir. Gardevoir is just a really good deck. Right? Gardevoir, until the Curlia rotates, Gardevoir. Moon Kitty, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Give you a shout out. Oh, they pulled off the crazy play. They pull off this absolutely crazy play where they Thornton their Rotom, they get a Zard in the active, and then where did it bring you? Where did this crazy play get you, my friend? Oh, we don't have an Earthen Vessel. Uh-oh. The deck plays like 3. Where the hell are they? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is great. Everything is fan-flippin-tastic. I am not freaking out. You are. Okay, and then we go Superior Energy Retrieval. Get rid of those and those. Doesn't really matter. Like, obviously, there was better plays I could have done there, but we're just knocking this dude out. We're just going to knock out a Zard. Who even cares at this point? And I'm going to put 3 energy on the Chien-Pao because, again, who even cares at this point? I don't know why I kept that Rare Candy. I was meaning to get rid of the Rare Candy and keep the Ultra Ball, because then we could get like Fezandipiti or something. But don't worry about it. Even when I make misplays, it's fine, because I already had this game wrapped up. And Moon Kitty, I appreciate... What do you mean Dragapult is so fun? I'm beating off Dragapult players all day. I got this guy. Well, what's your Dragapult's got 310 hit points? Oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to break your jewels. Like, you know, you're an old person and you accidentally sat on your balls. I mean, I don't know from experience. I'm assuming. But no, Gardevoir is really, really good. Yes, PDCGL is the problem. I don't blame Gardevoir players. Like, when you hear me complain about Gardevoir, and like, oh, there's another Guardy player, whoop-de-doo, they're going to take a 20-minute turn. You know, I don't blame them. It's PDCGL that's the problem. You know, go play Twin Leaf. Right? Just go play Twin Leaf and have fun. Enjoy yourself. Because they actually care about us. They listen to our feedback. They know what they're doing. They fix issues almost instantaneously. If you don't want to go into the beta for Twin Leaf and join the Discord and get the beta, TCG Masters just had a visual overhaul. The developer of TCG Masters, very awesome person. They only do the competitive cards though. So they pick and choose, like, oh, these are the best cards. If there's a good card from a tournament that does well, they'll add it. So it's very like, if you find a card that the game doesn't have, or the simulator doesn't have, they'll just add it for you. Just be like, hey, I need it. And they just be like, okay, I'll add it. And then like 2 hours later, I added the card. Or like you find a bug, 2 hours later, I fixed the bug. And it's like PDCGL, oh, we found a bug. Okay, we'll fix it in 2 years. And Walking Plane, yeah, Twin Leaf, they said the servers were kind of overwhelmed Okay, so they can knock out Budew. I mean, they have to, they're gonna knock out Regi and Budew. This is a little tough. This is definitely a bit of a tough play here for me, because Countercatcher won't be active, we'll be tied on prizes. The Chien-Pao is bad. Okay, I didn't foresee everything going wrong. You can't really blame that one on me. They don't have a switch. They can use Charizard's ability to manually retreat the Radiant Zard. They're gonna have a bosses that they can get with the Pidgeot. Huh, yeah, I think I lost this one. That's... Oh, wait, wait, what? Hang on. Okay. So, if I attack with the Budew, is that the right call? Because they are setting themselves up for a Briar turn. But if I Itchy Pollen them, that's like the only chance that I have. All right, so we're going to go Itchy Pollen, because we don't want to take a KO here. I was really worried. So we do that. They're going to have to Pidgeot most likely for something they need. I mean, obviously they can just go get a Zard, but they might have been banking on a Night Stretcher. We're hopefully forcing them, because they can't use Countercatcher. If they don't have Briar in their hand, they're in a tough spot. If they use Briar, oh no, they'll use Briar and then they'll win. So that's bad. Okay, so Dusknoir. Oh god, if they Dusknoir the Budew, what do I do? Well, they Dusknoir the Budew, they go to even prizes, they have Briar. But did they just use Pidgeot to get the Dusknoir? I think they used the Pidgeot to get the Dusknoir, so they either have what they need in their hand, or I'm about to win this game because I'm goated like that. Though, even then, I'm still not going to win. They definitely have a turn where they can do nothing. Night Stretcher doesn't do it for me. Boss's order. Oh, okay. That's interesting. There's Irida. Okay, so Prime Catcher then, right? I go Chien-Pao, Prime Catcher, game. Is there energy in the deck? Please? Yes! Oh my god, I am so good at this game. Even when I do everything wrong, I'm still good. So Budew probably just won us this game. And they don't have a Tera Pokemon in play, so I can't use Regigigas. I could also Night Stretcher. Wait, I have it, right? Yeah, we just go... Yeah, we have it. Okay. God, this can get so stressful sometimes. Alright, so let's go Prime Catcher, Pidgeot. You know, good players always draw what they need. It's not just in real life where you can stack your deck. It's also on PTCGL. You just have to ask the game really nicely. And just be like, hey, PTCGL, I really could use an Irida now. They're conceding. That's why the game kind of broke there, is because PTCGL was like, oh, they conceded. So I don't know. Should I include games like that in the YouTube video where I make a couple of oopsies and I break the illusion? I jewel break the illusion that I'm the #1 PTCGO player in the world. I make zero problems. Or should I leave it in there to show you that I'm human, and because I'm human, I need money, and you should give me all your money? This is a very, very interesting matchup. I think I just have to go Hyper Aroma, maybe try to bait them with the Basculin, because Basculin's going to be good, but it's just like how important are these things going to be? So if I go and get the Basculin, if I get the Radiant Greninja, I think I get the Basculin because there's probably going to be a time where I can deal with somebody. So we go get Metang, Basculegion. If I just get 2 energy off my Metangs, that's great. Right, they have the Bouffalant, so that's going to require math. And obviously that's like a weakness of mine. Okay, we need to have another pep talk, everybody. All right, Metang, there is 14 energy in the deck, not counting for prizes. I need 1. That is it. There's 14 energy in the deck. There just has to be 1 in the top 4. I believe in you, buddy. See? You give them you tell them nice things, you pat them on the butt, and they're just like, I got you, bro. Oh, crap. Oh, no. What the hell? I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. That's fine. We're just going to go into the Basculin. We're going to go and get another Basculin. Oh, no. I forgot that going to Hooters is sometimes a bad thing when it's half off on wings. They got the, the Wednesday morning crew going, and that's never the good ones. They save the best ones for the night shift on the weekends on Friday nights. Oh man, we went to Hooters at the wrong time. Okay. Forgot about the Bouffalon. That's okay. I pivoted. A good Pokemon TCG player can pivot when things go bad, when things that you could never have predicted. Like, who could have predicted that something like that was going to happen? Not this guy. Okay. The fact of the matter is, they can knock out double Basculin this turn, but I also saw their hand, right? Their hand is garbage. They had a 3-card hand. What did they do? They played with their balls to go get Noctowl. So that's good. And that's bad for me, but if they go Dusclops, they knock out Basculin. I give them probably the Heatran. I think they're reading the Regigigas. And you just smacked it for 40. I don't think that's the right play, because it thins my deck a little bit more. It allows me to maybe do something with Bastion, right? I don't think I smacked it for 40, right? Because the odds of them just being able to do something were very high. Oh, they went for Colress. That means they're attacking this turn. But that's also really bad, right? Because they already have a stadium, so they have to have a switch card. I don't know. I think that's good for me. I think the fact that they went for Colress to get the energy means that they're not doing a whole lot this turn. And what I can do is I can knock out a Duskull if I want. I can knock out the Pidgey if I... No, I think the Pidgey would be out of... Okay, well, that's fine. So their hand is Area 0 Double Turbo. They're relying on a prize card right now. That's fine. If they go for a Metang, that's fine. Because then I can boss as the Duskull. I think they're a little overwhelmed right now, right? I think they're a little overwhelmed. They know what they're doing against normal decks, but then they're just like, wait, Metang Heatran, what the hell? They were definitely not expecting this. So we take our prize. They're relying on a prize to get them like a Noctowl or something. And that's good for us. Now the question is, do I gather the crew or do I go for a knockout on the Duskull? Yeah, the Buffalo definitely doesn't help. The Buffalo doesn't do anything for the Terrapodos. Even if they put a Bravery... Oh, if they do put a Bravery Charm on it, then we're screwed. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, we got the Poffin? Easy. Now we've 100% won this game. Yeah, he just killed our boy. All right, so let's go Bastion. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it different. 20 damage. Okay. All right. I see how it is. All right, so let's get the Duskull. 20 whole damage on that guy. All right, oh man, do I use Iono here? I feel like that's a bad idea if I go and use Iono to give them more cards. But I also, oh no, I can't, because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to play Pokemon cards. But we can Iono next turn. They can't take a multi-prize turn. This is a very good, oh my, thank you. I've never been so happy to prize a Metang. We've shut off their ability to snipe our Metangs. We've taken away their ability to snipe our other Basculin. I kind of did lock myself into attacking with Heatran here, but that was hilarious. The Regigigas, I can do 330 damage with this thing, but against a little tiny owl, I can do 40 damage. No, please, this has to go on the YouTube video. Quantum Cat, please. I said that I have to keep playing this deck until I get a game for the YouTube video. Please don't leave. Oh, they're here. They're here. Okay, good. We're going to knock this dude out. They're not going to have a bravery charm. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. So with a bravery charm that goes to 280, basically it has 340 hit points. Regigigas does 330. If they have a Knocked Owl, they can go bravery charm. We know that they have a double turbo. So if they get Knocked Owl, then we are 100% locked into the Heatran strategy. Yeah, they're most likely going to concede here. Concede these nuts in their mouth. Okay. Oh, we're golden. All right, I think I need 4 energy regardless. Right, because this dude has 290, so I need 4 energy no matter what happens. So let's just go for it, right? Hey, we got the energy. All right, so we need 4 no matter what. All right, you're the fate one, but I still believe in you. Prove you're as good as your friend. Okay, we need to have another pep talk, bro. There's 13 energy in the deck. I have never believed in you more. I'm going to put you full screen. I'm going to do the full Metal Maker. I'm going to give you your chance to shine. This is your chance. This is your moment to never let it go. I just need 1 energy and you will live in infamy. Oh my God. What the hell is happening? This never happens. All right. Do I put the... No, we don't put the Heatran down. We don't need to put the Heatran down. So that's got to be GG. Yeah, I don't think I risk anything. We take the KO. No, okay. For the YouTube audience, do not believe the lies of the Twitch chat. I mean, who would you believe? The streamer with trust in their name or the Twitch chatters who, well, admittedly paid me to be able to chat and stuff. But who do you trust more? The guy who tells you to trust them or the people who have nothing to lose by telling the truth? I don't think they're here, so we're just going to count this as a win. But no, the problem is that the games that I won with this deck, Heatran was the winner, because this was always going to be the issue with playing this deck, is that for the YouTube video purposes, I had to face Tera decks, because I had to be able to show off Jewel Breaker. If I don't show off Jewel Breaker, I don't have the video, and so that was always going to be the problem, is no Jewel Breaker, no real video, which means half the decks, because we still live in a V-Star meta. Once rotation hits, there's going to be, you know, more Tera Pokemon played, I guess. But we are also in a Flareon meta. But yeah, so they're not here. We're going to count that as a win. We're going to move on to the Lugia build. The reason there's not 5 Regigigas games in this YouTube video is simply because of the fact that I didn't face a ton of Tera decks, and I won a lot of games. It's just I was attacking with Heatran and not Regigigas. But we win because I'm awesome, and that's all that matters. They thought they were being so smart. Oh, I'm gonna let you go first because I have Budew. Nope, you have made a critical error, my friend. Okay, so let's go. We got the Iron Hands. I think we go Mist Energy on the active. Because they might do like an Iron Bundle play. The Iron Hands, we're gonna save it. We're probably gonna get Iono'd. We don't need our items to win the game now. We just have to naturally draw into Lugia V-Star, which is totally going to happen. But when you see... Okay. I maybe shouldn't have gotten rid of my bench sniper, but that's fine. We have Thornton. We're going to be fine. I also have Iron Hands. Oh, this is the perfect matchup. There's absolutely no way we lose this one. The only way we lose this one is if I'm an idiot, and we all know I'm a genius. Like, when's the last time... Wait, why are they giving me a... Wait, what? Why are they giving me a charm? Why wouldn't you Cleffa? Why didn't they Cleffa? Did they pull a bushel of oopsie daisies? Alright, I'm gonna Iron Hands, and we're gonna get a Lugia V-Star. Please don't get the Legacy Energy. Oh, man. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have played so hard. I shouldn't have played so hard and got so far, because now they're just gonna concede. And this would have been the perfect game, because Regigigas just absolutely destroys this deck. But I played too well. When you play too well, this is what happens. All right, so we go get double Archeops. I go and get Legacy Energy, double Turbo. We didn't prize anything because I knew we weren't going to prize anything. I'm just that smart. And then we go Primal Turbo. I'm going to put, we want Gift Energy and I guess Mist Energy on the Regigigas because you don't want to put a double Turbo. We want to amp them very much. But remember, they chose to go second. They did not choose to go first. Maybe they were worried about me having a Budew. But I was like, you should play a Budew. They should have gone into the Cleffa. So what was the reasoning? What is the reason why you wouldn't go into Cleffa in that situation? Is you just have it like that, right? The only reason is you just have it like that. But even then, you want me to knock out the Cleffa. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're knocking out that Zard. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, this is beautiful. I don't even need to do anything. They're gonna concede. They only took one prize. I'm gonna go. Okay. The problem is that they're going to concede. So I can't waste time here. But if I waste, oh man, we're gonna lose if I. No, I have to take the KO. I have to do this for the YouTube video. For the YouTube audience, this is for you. I know I should have kept playing the turn, but they're gonna concede when they realize what's happening. Even if they Iono me here, what are they going to attack with? A Radiant Charizard, most likely. Okay, so they attacked with Radiant Charizard. I still have access to my Lugia. There's nothing they can do right now to win. I'm not sure why. Like, maybe they wanted to have the pivot. But we got enough for the YouTube video. Okay? Regigigas, I showed you in multiple games, and the games that weren't featured in this video, unfortunately, Regigigas just couldn't shine because, you know, not everyone's playing a Tera deck. And Dragapult, everyone is playing Dragapult right now. It literally half the games today were Dragapult, and every time I played Dragapult, I got terrible draws. And I played Dragapult, and then, of course, you know, Dragapult has 320 hit points, so if you attach a double turbo to this guy, it does 310. Horrible. And then this is what I was expecting. Why can't I put the game in the video if they concede? Because I need to be able to show you that I took the huge KO with my Regigigas. And look at this, we have Lumineon. They played the unfair stamp, doesn't matter. And this is one of the reasons why Grand Tree might see more play, is because it's not an item. You know, Maximum Belt, not an item. Grand Tree, not an item. So Budew can't shut off that A-Spec. Like, Budew can shut off Unfair Stamp. Budew can shut off Prime Catcher. Budew can shut off Precious Trolley. Hyper Aroma. Can't shut off Grand Tree. Oh, crap. No, I forgot. I forgot that they could have done Thornton play. I always forget about that. I always forget that my opponent can just go Thornton and do crazy things. Well, I mean, that's fine. What are they going to do? Thornton and go into a Charmander, then evolve, and then knock me out? Never going to happen. Oh, I know this feeling all too well, Crooney. You're grasping at straws. You're hoping against hope that you got it. I'm sorry to say that this game is over. Okay? I'm just going to Tempest Dive. I don't even need to do anything else. I was going to put a Gift Energy. Yes, put Gift Energy V-Guard. I'm sorry. You knock out my Regigigas. I have another one. You knock out my Lugia. I'm drawing cards. I still think, because of the fact that not everyone is playing Tera Pokemon, it's still better to go one Regigigas and then a 1-1 Cinccino. Because you still have access to Thornton. You know, Thornton's always good to have in a Lugia deck because you have to put Lumineon into play. You might start somebody bad. Squawkabilly sometimes has to go into play as well. I think Thornton's just a good card for Lugia regardless. So that does essentially give you 2 Regigigas. And the fact that you play a 1-1 Cinccino, that's another single prizer. 5 energy does 350. The advantage of Regigigas, is there? Yeah, there's a conceded. I was trying to think, is it actually better? Regigigas can use double turbo energy, but that hurts it. I guess just because of the fact that Regigigas is a basic, that makes it better than Cinccino. And I think Regigigas in Chien-Pao, in Lugia, in Metang, in Lost Box. I didn't play Lost Box because Lost Box sucks. But Regigigas and Budew are two absolutely game-changing cards. If those weren't in Prismatic Evolutions, it would be literally the worst set ever made. Budew and Regi saved the set, and Regi is absolutely insane.